Hi there! How are you, Kate?
Hi, welcome to my home.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming.
So tell us about yourself.
My name is Kate Midttun and I'm the mum of 3 kids and owner and founder of Acorn Strategy, amongst a few other things.
So tell us, how come a girl from Brisbane in Australia ended up building a life here in the UAE?
So I first ended up, I landed in Vancouver. I had a year there, moved to London and 4 years there, and then ended up in the UAE. I wanted to come and work in one of the amazing 7-star hotels here. And so ended up working on Yas Island and then came here almost 13 years ago.
Interesting. So tell us something that you firmly believe in, but many might disagree with you.
Oh, I think those who know me well would say I can't say I really disagree on anything much. Always happy to hear other people's views and opinions and help shape my own as well. So I know it's a little bit boring, but actually I don't really argue much about anything.
Actually, that's a great quality in a leader, to be able to hear people out. So tell us, how long has Acorn Strategy been around and how many Acorners are right now around the globe?
We're 11 years in the making and very proud of that. We have about 55 people with us now, which is exciting. So between London, UAE and Australia, we've got 55 Acorners doing their best and making mighty moves every day.
Heard that this month is your anniversary. Happy anniversary.
No, very exciting.
So who's your right hand?
So definitely, you know, if we're talking about personal life, my husband is incredible and has given me so much to be able to do what I do on a daily basis, and it's really a true partnership. And then at work, as you know, our leadership team are just incredible, whether or not that's Dina or Susanna or Emma or Annabelle. You know, I couldn't do it by myself, and it's definitely a group effort.
So tell us one of your favorite Acorn stories.
Oh, there's many, and I think there's just so many incredible stories over the years, but I have to say one of my great stories is something funny that happened in the office. It's not like a profound moment in the history and making of Acorn, but I still remember when Emma came back from holidays and asked Natalie for a catch-up, and Natalie came out with a sachet of tomato sauce, and she wasn't after a ketchup. she got a ketchup.
All right, that's a great party story. What do you think is a key requirement for building a successful global agency and catering for such diverse markets?
Oh, that's an interesting one. I think really it's about the people. So people who are immersed and really truly understanding what is happening in that environment. So whether or not that's Australia or UAE or any of the work that we do across the GCC or the UK, it's really about you know, about the people that are there, our clients, as well as the team members as well. So really understanding people and getting to know them is really, I think, the key priority in delivering great work.
And speaking about work, you have a beautiful house, but how do you manage to make a life-work balance and run your own business and also obviously juggle your amazing family?
Work-life balance, I think that's an interesting one, and I can't say I've always had it, and I can't say I always achieve it either, but I certainly love every single thing that I do. I think having a lot of trust and faith in the team that we've got to be able to deliver things is really, really important. I think it's really just an ongoing thing, whether or not that's, you know, trying to switch off at 5 or trying to just make sure that work doesn't get in the way of everything, but, you know, also enjoying the moments at home with family.
Definitely. As a female entrepreneur, do you think you're disadvantaged in any way in this industry?
Absolutely not. I can't think of a single time where I've been disadvantaged as a woman in the industry. I think all of the clients that we've worked with have been hugely respectful and really, you know, it comes down to the skill and talent at the end of the day, and that's what, you know, that's what we deliver. So it's there's never been any barriers to that.
I'm glad to hear that. And that would obviously open many doors to other females to be entrepreneurs then. Tell us, what are Acorn Strategy's values?
Good question. So our values are around bravery, collaboration and growth. So that's really about working with our clients and making sure that they get the most of marketing and communications tools. So collaborating with them, having the, I guess, being brave enough to have the difficult conversations with people, making sure that, that we're giving our all so that growth is there at the end of the day.
All right, quick answer. What gets you up in the morning?
Actually, I've been doing a lot of swimming and a lot of running, so those things get me up in the morning at the moment.
Well, what's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve? Oh, I have so many, I think, that come up during the day, but I think I can't really think of anything at the moment that is really, really gets on my nerves enough that I'd vent it to hundreds of people.
It's all right, we can circle back to it. Where would you like to be in 5 years' time?
5 years' time. So I think still in the UAE, I think that's what the future holds for me. And I think as far as Acorn is concerned, more offices and having more of a global presence.
If you could offer one piece of advice to aspiring female entrepreneurs, what would it be?
Just give it a go. Have a go and enjoy what you're doing. Do what you're best at, and give it your all.
And what's next for Acorn?
Ooh, what's next? So we've just launched our Melbourne office, which is super exciting. Gearing up for Saudi as well. Just more growth and more super talented people that I love working with every day.
So that's the company. What about you personally? Any goals you would like to tick off in the near future?
Ooh, so I've got a couple of things on the horizon, and some of them are around swimming events and just trying to do something outside of work for myself. So a lot more swimming, I think.
That's really nice, and it does help that you live right next to the water.
Yeah.
What's your top tip on creating a positive culture in the workplace?
Positive culture, I think it really comes down to safe spaces and having a lot of trust. So where people can share and be honest about mistakes, or also share the radical ideas and their creative ideas and the out-of-the-box thinking. If people don't feel like they've got a safe environment to be able to do that, then they won't, and they'll be working from a place of fear. So very much about making sure people are doing things that they love every day and feel like they can bring their all regardless of what's happened.
All right, so 3 words to describe yourself.
Oh, 3 words.
You can't think too much about it. You have to say it right, like, directly.
Okay, so entrepreneur, passionate, and I'm a mum. That's, I guess, my 3 top things.
What's the secret behind making mighty moves?
Making mighty moves. I think coming to work every day and really enjoying what you do, and I think we've got such a wonderful team that just really love making mighty moves together and being creative and doing amazing things. So it's about the team and coming together and thinking outside of the box to do great things.
Oh, that's great. So biggest pet peeve?
Biggest pet peeve? Oh, maybe when people park across 2 parking spaces.
Oh, that's definitely one of mine.
Yeah, it bothers me.
Well, we know that we've taken a lot of your time, Kate. Thank you so much for this house tour and an insight into your life.
Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you.
Thank
you. Bye.
Bye.